This is more than an education program, more than just a groundbreaking collaborative of colleges and universities, more than simply a course in agriculture or business. This is a program with a rich history and a sense of contemporary purpose, with the diversity of thousands of students from all age groups, educational backgrounds, and employment experiences. Across the country and around the globe, engaging with industry professionals to shape curriculum, provide hands-on experience, and align training with employment needs. A program with proven success for its graduates. This is a path to the future, filled with new opportunities for those with a passion for knowledge, the principles of sophistication, and a palate for elegant living. This is VESTA. Purpose is what motivates an organization to put forth its best efforts. Why they do it is as important as what they do.
My wife and I and another couple had gone to their winery. It was a building behind their house, and just talking with and joking around with them, asked if there was anything that I can do to help out. And so they called me up and said, yep, we're going to do the building. If you want to come and do some work with us, we'd love to have you. While I was there, I started thinking about how am I going to learn about the grapes? How am I going to learn about the wine? I knew they were going to teach me what they knew, but they didn't know anything about growing grapes.
But I'd been selling wine in restaurants and hotels for quite a long time and had been doing very well. And then I hit a plateau at one point where I was successful, but I wasn't advancing any longer. So I just decided to try to research and find something that would give me the leg up. I am a certified sommelier with the Court of Master Somms. So I decided, how can I differentiate myself a little bit more from my peers, and VESTA was what popped up on the radar for me.
The majority of the students we see are students who come back in their 30s, 40s, sometimes 50s. Some of them have college education, and they can really come in and just focus on the Enology and Viticulture classes. Some of them come in with no previous education because they were maybe in some other type of skilled labor. And then we have, in the last few years, started to see an uptick in more traditional students where they never went to college, and now they're realizing that they want to go to college, and so they come in the door there.
Knowing VESTA's roots with a small band of schools and a series of grants from the Advanced Technological Education Program at the National Science Foundation allows for the measurement of progress from such humble beginnings. The extent of the VESTA program impact includes over 2,000 students from 48 states, the District of Columbia, and 13 additional countries.
The VESTA program kind of filled a void in between like 2-year and 4-year regular institutions, and also for the people that might actually try to develop their second career, and they not necessarily maybe they want to take a full program. They want to just pick the classes that they needed actually for the purpose of maybe planting their vineyard, purchasing winery and building the winery and develop the business, having a tasting rooms or so on, and they wanted to learn specific skills.
Well, I was at Redlands Community College, and we were looking for a way to have a grape and wine program. Too expensive to have on our own. We stumbled upon a group of colleges doing it together. Invited ourselves to their meeting. They welcomed us in, and we were the 4th college in the consortium.
You know, the significance of this grant and the fact that we've had it for 18 years is unheard of. Typically, the federal government will give you kind of seed money to start something, and then they expect you to keep it up on your own. In this case, clearly they've seen that the work we're doing is meaningful, and they continue to support it. We've been going for 18 years, and maybe it goes forever.
Success is often measured in accomplishments or achievements, but true success is when everyone gets the opportunity to excel without losing themselves.
The winery that I went to work for, when I first started with them, they were producing about 10,000 gallons of wine. And when I left them 6 years later, we were up over 80,000 gallons.
We needed a vineyard manager, we needed a tasting room manager, we needed people to work for us, and so we got involved with our local Our statewide organization is the TFWA, Tennessee Farm Wine Growers Alliance. And so they started talking in meetings about possible, apprenticeship program. And so I was like, okay, this might sound good for us. And we were the first winery to actually start a registered apprenticeship for the state of Tennessee. And
So I am an apprentice under Dawn, and she is teaching me everything that I need to know in order for her to be able to kind of step away and just have me in charge of the tasting room. And so that means learning to do stuff in the office as well as helping customers when they come in.
We just signed 2 new apprentices a month ago at Mountain Valley Winery in Sevierville, Tennessee, part of the Rocky Top Wine Trail. They're doing great. They're doing the cellar worker, where Kaylee's doing the tasting room management, I believe. This is as with any state. We need trained workers.
To be engaged literally all over the country with thousands of students, some even outside of our country, shows that the VESTA program is making a real difference. We're really helping expand the vineyard and winery industry. It's in places it didn't exist 10, 20, 30 years ago, and it is directly because of the good work that's going on here.
Being part of the VESTA program means engaging with an endless supply of new opportunities in business, in education, in life. The interaction between VESTA students and over 600 vineyard and winery industry partners provides abundant resources for career growth and sustainability.
I'm looking to switch from the hospitality and the direct retail side and get more into the supplier side. So I would prefer to work for a winery and be a sales rep, whether it be regional or a national one, depending on where they have them based.
It's been a huge opportunity to just expand my knowledge and just be able to talk to people as they come in and just really help educate other people as well.
My plan is that when my wife retires, I'll be in North Carolina and be working for a winery part-time, but also working to establish my own.
Because VESTA is teaching Enology and Viticulture, there is a lot of passion behind it. And they might already have their own, first degrees finished, and they already have their own careers, but they become so passionate about wine. So they when they want to learn how to make that wine, they want to make sure they make a sound wine, and they can have a full control and quality over it so they can make a great product.
It's been said that the only constant in life is change. As the future hurtles toward us faster each day, VESTA embraces the challenges and mysteries of change to ensure a vibrant, relevant future.
The world of academics and the world of employment sometimes don't intersect like they should have. We all know that. Fortunately, technology never sleeps, so I think as artificial intelligence gets better and holographic imaging gets better, I think that we'll be bringing the vineyard experience right to a student in a three-dimensional setting. And so by the time they go out to a real vineyard, they will have already done it, in a virtual way.
VESTA is training a workforce, but it's more than that. It's training people that want to have their own business, that want to start their own winery, that want to be engaged in the industry, and that's really been exciting. And that's why higher education in whatever form is such a critical part of workforce development. It's not just creating skills; it's creating those abilities to have your own business, to think big, to have a vision, and to go out and make a difference in your communities.
For more information about the VESTA program, visit vesta-usa.org.